set. Now, I do want to quickly listen and make sure the sound sounds good on the stream, because I just went live. So give me 1 second to make sure everything looks good. Can you guys speak, please?
Hello. Testing.
Hello. Skibbity Chungus Toilet.
Alright, I'm gonna... It works, but I am removing you as a commentator and banning you from the game.
I mean, that's fair. I understand.
If only our boy, Zane, aka X-DeathConX, would pop in. Oh, it's not that. It's just... Oh no, I messed up his name. There's no X at the end.
It's just X-DeathCon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that username, I'm gonna be honest. It strikes me like a an Xbox 360 username.
It kind of is, although I can't really judge. I'm running around with wolves.pc.
I mean, that still makes a little bit more sense. I mean, I wouldn't call Wolves PC an Xbox username.
Now, here's a fun fact. Most people assume that .pc is in reference to a computer.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I was
not.
thinking.
Those are my initials.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that makes
Prince
sense. I never thought about
Charles.
It's actually Philip.
I thought you got
Todd.
arrested. Well, thanks. Good job doxing yourself, idiot.
I have so many guns, bro. Please
Oh,
come.
you
to
know
my
what?
house.
That's actually valid. That's valid, actually.
I'm also in the middle of nowhere too, so if somebody comes down here, I don't have to be like, "Oh, you must have gotten lost." It's like, no, why'd you come all the way down here? You came here for a purpose. What's going on? You don't stumble into this place. Josh can confirm.
I stumbled
He's
down
seen-
there on my motorcycle a couple times. I don't know.
Exactly, and as soon as you did, you were confronted.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Now, if I was the real one, I would have gotten the icons for the stream to be like what's in the actual Discord, so it lights up when you talk. But I'm not
What's
doing
up?
that. So. Yo,
What up?
Oh,
how's it going? So we have our two commentators, Wolf PC and X-DeathCon. You guys can call yourselves by whatever you want, Philip, or if you want to say well, I already said it, Zane and Philip. Fun facts about Wolves PC. He was the first person in the world to lose in the tutorial. Incredible.
wait.
He found a way. He spent 15 minutes trying to lose, and he was actually able to do it.
Thank you. It was very difficult.
Honestly, it was impressive.
Is there anything special that happens?
No, it just
No.
ends.
Not at
Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll make an achievement for that later.
You should.
Yeah,
You
I
should
think I will
make
do
it
that.
special.
Yeah. He also played both the longest and shortest match in Czar history, back to back.
Wow.
Yeah, that was incredible. He also, most importantly, has bad Wi-Fi. So, I use him as a playtester to test my netcode. It's great. And then we have Zane, or X-DeathCon. Fun facts about him is he knows me in real life. Wow.
I do.
He has long hair and he doesn't care. And he's an old tech enthusiast. I didn't have anything funny to say, so you can add something funny here if you want.
I guess I commentate while actively eating a ramen bowl that I made. So
Honestly, that's so wrong. And then we have
that's
one of our first competitor in winners, Sellout. Fun facts about him. He sold out. That was something that he did.
Yeah.
Allegedly, according to his username. He also made the music for the game. That's kind of sick, right? And apparently, I have on good authority that he has, quote, in quote, hit a vape while doing a wheelie going down a curvy road.
I entirely believe that from my.
I don't know where that information came from. That's
We might never know. We might never know. And then we have our other competitor, PacMantis. Player name PrayingPacMantis. Fun facts about him: he has knocked several playtesters out of bracket. That was pretty cool. This is also this tournament was the first time he ever touched the game. That's kind of crazy. And most importantly, his name isn't Gunner. You guys have to understand his name isn't Gunner. This is very important.
Very important.
It's Gunter, right?
We'll call you Gunna.
Oh, no.
Gunna. Soft A. Okay, so do one of you want to throw up your stream, please? Whoever has the best internet.
Let me. I've got Starlink. I can manage it. It should be all right.
Sure. Just make sure to stream it at 1080p, 60 FPS.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
You should be able to, but let's say.
I don't have nitro.
He's poor. You have
What
to
about-
understand.
what
Man
about,
can't afford the nitro.
What about you, not Gunner?
I don't have nitro either.
All right, well, we'll make do.
You thought this was a
Gonna be
rich
a-
man's game? What? Like, come on.
That's
It's gonna be
fair.
30
That's fair.
FPS.
Maybe I should like boost the server. I know there's something you can do to make it higher res, but it's fine. How about both of you stream then? If it's not going to be at full res, we'll look at both of you. Just make sure not to look at each
Sounds
other.
good.
You dang cheaters.
I would never.
Alright.
So I can't even see my second monitor. I've got a MIDI keyboard covering it.
Okay.
I do quite like the title music. It's very good.
Yes, that would be your boy Sellout. Good job, buddy.
That it is. That it is.
I'm going to mute one of your streams.
Okay.
The other day, I forgot what the title music was, but I had a stream of this game open in Discord, and I was like, man, what's that music I'm hearing? I kind of like it.
I do suggest turning on your music for this combat as well, for this game that you guys will be playing. I'll just say, definitely turn your music on. You're gonna want to.
Ooh. We got some low health
Yeah.
panic music.
We
you
do.
know,
We do.
Pokemon style.
Just both of you make sure to have it on. You're gonna want to hear this. And Philip, obviously you listen to it as well, and you as well. Zane, just make sure to have the sound on for one of these. So,
Oh, of course.
it is only 5:53, so we can yap a little bit more if you guys want to, because I was planning on starting at 6 sharp.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's fair, and I should be done with my bowl by then.
So, do any of you have anything you'd like to comment on about the game, or about like your competitor and about how he's a dirty, rotten cheater?
I mean, I've only heard
Hey.
rumors. I don't know about that. Okay.
Hey, if it's just it's like if you're playing a board game at someone's house and you're like, so what's this mechanic? How does it work? Not that it only benefits me at this moment, but
Yeah.
let's overlook that fact. But it's free information. It's out there.
It's
not
out
cheating.
there.
It's
Says
technically not cheating.
everybody who uses exploits anywhere. I mean, come on.
That's true. That's true.
That's what everyone says.
That
And clearly,
is-
the devs wanted me to be able to do this 700 times in a row.
If I wasn't supposed to use it, why is it in the game?
Exactly.
I may have contributed to the longest game in the
Oh
the
yeah,
game.
both of
In the
you
game's history.
were there. That was
And
definitely.
also the first ever turn timeout bug.
That's true. We
That
did.
was-
We did time out the turns.
You guys made
we
me
hit the-
go in there and change the turn counter because I thought there's no way it could possibly hit 100, especially if you're limited to like maybe 20 turns. Somehow you guys hit 100 turns and it crashed the game, so I had to turn that array into a 1,000 length array.
It is interesting that the hour-and-a-half long match didn't run into that problem.
Well, you guys had long
That's
turn
true.
costs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the bigger thing. Is they were just like going like ba 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 ba. They had a lot of fast characters.
Yeah, I was hitting him with the truth,
That
only
is
one
true.
turn to hit.
Actually- You
very
brought my
rough fight.
attention. You brought to my attention that the truth and neutralizing ailment were too strong in conjunction with each other. So you got the
Oh,
truth's
no.
turn cost turn like moved to 3 again.
Oh, come on. That's
Yeah.
my whole thing.
I'm pretty neutral about that because I never run the truth. It's just kind of
But,
like, where's the
Only
snazzy?
I don't know what the truth is.
You see all
Can't
these
handle the
factions
truth,
that
anyway.
contributed to my
that
loss.
fix
We
it,
should
Mason?
nerf all of them.
I'm
And
still
just
waiting
so
for
that
the
you guys
Chrome
know,
Fire stuff.
just so you guys know, when the game starts, I will be muting completely, and it'll be just the commentators.
Oh man,
But that's
I'm gonna have to ask my my commentators for global information that it's out there. I should.
You're gonna get
just-
some
yeah.
bad advice. I'll tell you that right now.
You're gonna be like, yeah, actually, Pierce
Between
does
the
not affect
commentator and
block.
the player.
Should we, as the commentators, give advice to our stream?
Actually, it's funny you
streaming?
say that. It is funny you say that because you players need to mute the commentators when we.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
True.
So you guys are not.
That
here to hear
actually is great because then we can talk about things like move choices
Exactly.
and
Right.
options
Exactly.
without
Yeah.
having to hold back.
Did that fix it, Mason?
fair.
Fair. I like that. Love to hear it. Love to hear it.
Now I just need to gaslight my opponent into giving me more information.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of psychological warfare. Frowned upon
True.
by
Get
the
to listen
Geneva
to our.
Convention, but not forbidden.
We will get to listen to the two
I don't
opponents
have to
talk to
go
each
around.
other while we talk about while we scathingly criticize them as they speak obliviously.
I don't know what Sellout's doing, but he clearly isn't paying attention to this game.
That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back in just a second so we can run her up.
Yep. I will momentarily switch to my computer for a better mic as I finished my bowl. It was very good.
All right. So I've now muted myself in the actual stream. As we're getting close.
So I guess we need to
Yeah,
mute the commentators.
Yeah, go ahead and mute the commentators.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
Goodbye,
Can you still hear me,
Zane.
Mason?
Yo.
Oh, for some reason it's picking me up in the desktop on.
Oh,
no, it's
no.
not. Is it? That's weird.
All right.
I have the stream open. Let me close the stream. I didn't. Okay.
Oh,
That's closed.
Oh, right.
That's probably what you were hearing. Okay.
I should have some better audio
So,
now. Ev.
I've closed my browser. Everything's good. Promise no cheating going on here. All right.
No eating.
okay. Can you still hear me, Mason? That's so weird. Why is it hearing me? I'm just gonna
Oh,
delete
no.
all instances.
Let me go ahead and pop out the streams so I can effectively have them both open.
Now can
I
you
wish
still hear me,
Discord would let me pop them out into individual. Oh my gosh, you can. I've
What?
just learned that you can pop out individual streams.
Oh, you can do that? I didn't know that.
Yep, you can pop out individual streams, and I can now have one on each monitor.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I only have a one monitor, but how does that work?
All right.
I
No, you
right
definitely
click
can't hear me.
from Discord and
Right.
I pop the whole thing out, and then I right click from Discord and click pop out stream on one of the individual streams.
Oh!
Ah. The hidden microphone.
How does Discord work? I don't know.
It doesn't.
I'm not sure if I can pop out on this one monitor.
You can pop out the whole thing, pop out the whole player, and then have them in the chat and right click. I can hear you on Discord. Or are you talking about on stream? You should be able to right-click pop-out stream from your popped-out window.
Hey, Eric,
Kind of weird,
I might
but
have
it works.
found a bug. No, like the Soul Blaze showing up in the... Oh, I'm not on. I think I hit right
I got it.
to do it. Yep. If I hit right click, that's what does it.
So.
Yep.
Are these? Are these contestants
I feel like
going
I've been
to be
player 2, like pretty much all of my matches, so I'd like to keep it that way. I'll give you the player 1 advantage.
Okay.
Are these players still having a best of 3?
Unless you want to swap each time. You cool with that? Like,
Cool with that. We can swap.
Or
Yeah.
rather,
So I'll host
potential to
first
best
then.
of 3,
and then-
It will
depending on
be
the bracket
2
reset.
best of 3s with the bracket reset
Alright.
if they won with the points. All right,
that
so
way
Right.
the
everybody who
last pick
is a
swaps.
players mute the
I've already got
commentators,
the
please.
commentators muted.
I will mute myself. You don't need to mute me
Likewise.
because I will speak up if I need to. All right, boys.
Right.
Good luck. I look forward to this match.
Thank you.
All
Thank you.
right. What are we thinking, Philip?
Good luck.
I don't
the
know.
best.
In my experience,
Most right.
Mantis
We'll see
here
whose stars are
is
right.
pretty
Oh,
pretty heavy
okay.
on the sustainability. The times I've played against
Okay.
them, there was a lot of healing involved.
See.
Yeah, he's played really hard into healing the past times when I played him. I guess we both played against him, haven't we?
Yeah, and he
But
whooped
I
both of
guess-
us.
Okay.
Okay.
I've also
solid.
got the perspective of having
Solid,
also
solid.
played Josh as well.
I have only played a couple times against Josh, actually. So I'm not as familiar with his broader strategies.
I've only played against him in the one match, so I might would need a refresher on
Okay,
his exact strategy
Solid,
here.
solid.
But if I recall, I think he
Not giving away
played
too much
relatively
yet.
straightforward, just a little bit better than I managed.
Ink.
Now, I do have to say, though, Josh's character picks so far, they could have some pretty good healing on them, too, depending on how he's built them out.
Josh has picked a pretty standard loadout that we saw a lot in the first tournament.
Gotta love Alchemist.
Currently they both picked all the same characters that I've picked.
Got an interesting lineup so far.
Indeed.
What does this guy think? He's a
So-
commentator, too?
This shall
could-
be an
Talk a decent
good
amount.
match.
I didn't pay exactly
Oh, I
enough
think it
attention
will.
to what moves Josh took.
Yeah, I've got the 2 streams up, so I can't quite keep track. But
Right,
we'll get a
right.
sense of it when they're actually in the match.
The PacMantis is picking his Ribbon Knight moves, Runic Agent, Runus, Commons, Arcane Phosphor. I like all of those moves.
Those are
But he's
good
really
moves.
debating.
Tough
Ooh,
choice,
the
I know.
Transfixion
Interesting
Light.
to not take Soul Blaze, though. For my
I can
money's worth,
I can
think it's a
understand it.
pretty
I can
standard
understand
pick.
it. So one potential reason could be that he doesn't expect the match to go that long because, you know, even if you get the Soul Blaze out, all they have to do is skip a turn and that removes all of the accumulated burn.
True. It does require a little bit of patience. and
He's
time
making
to really
his
capitalize on it.
Wisteria pick, which
Now, in my opinion, not taking Storm of Flowers would be a terrible mistake here, but Veil of Wisteria and Precise Judgment are borderline mandatory.
that Veil has gotten huge usage out of everyone I've seen use Wisteria.
Oh, okay.
all right.
Interesting.
Right. So only character difference in this is Alchemist versus the Shrine.
Now, the question really is how they are built.
Immediate Caustic Rain. Ooh. Looks like
with a
an
miss in there,
unlucky
though.
miss.
Well, that happens when you go to the back rank.
It does happen. That it does.
I can do that.
Okay, player one adjusting their volume. I'm not quite sure what the strategy is here, but maybe maybe something psychological to amp him up.
And quick question: is my audio good? Okay.
Nocturne of Petals might be a strong opener, but getting some early burn on a target like Wisteria's pretty common strategy we see a lot, you know.
Okay.
Target the Wisteria, beat her down quick.
Yeah. Targeting Wisteria has been very common to see.
Nocturne of Petals, yeah. Safe bet.
We're definitely looking at a situation where whether an early out for Wisteria is going to be in the picture. It looks usually people, you know, they make a choice between whether they want to knock down the Wisteria or the Astronomer.
Interesting thing
Wisteria's-
here.
Oh.
No Void Within.
No Void Within is a very interesting pick. I think everyone I've seen run Astronomer has almost universally picked it.
That is a very odd choice from Sellout.
Yeah, it's pretty different. I don't recall. He might be looking at getting his healing in from his Alchemist instead.
Possibly so, but without Void Within, it really leaves me wondering what kind of long-term sustainability he's got.
I think he might just not be looking at the long term here, but the shrine is usually pretty good at staying alive for a while.
Both Wisteria's looking rough.
That they are. It could be a quick situation where both sides get down to 3.
Now we do see a Cataclysm on the board, but
there is a Cataclysm, and Cataclysm has recently been significantly improved, as I've learned.
I believe it had its Pierce increased from 0 to 5, so block tokens will no longer...
I believe I was told that it no longer hurts your allies.
I know that it doesn't hurt the Spurned Idol. I'm not sure if it doesn't hurt the other allies on your team, though.
Oh, it doesn't. It only doesn't hurt himself. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. That is still a pretty big buff. It means an idol left alone has huge potential.
Maybe a Runic Aegis on the Wisteria? Possibly. Hard to say. That's a lot of dot.
I think he's going for it. He's really thinking about it. Keeping Wisteria alive is a big choice to make. Or it's a big boon to keep Wisteria alive. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Josh make the same choice here. Oh, he didn't bring Runic Aegis.
Very confounding build from Sellout for sure. I'm definitely not quite seeing the vision, but I assume there's some strategy in here.
Spear of Light looking into taking out the Astronomer here, rather than continuing to whittle
I
down
believe
the
he
Wisteria.
has Veil. Yep. Very safe choice. Necessary choice, really.
Veil is a great choice.
The way that this is going so far, I don't think we'll run into any ritual escalation issues. But of course, if they do manage to wait too long, that could be of some concern.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like either of them has too huge of sustain. Especially not a situation. I know that PacManiac here has been known to switch up the 4th character from time to time, and will sometimes opt to take a lot of healing for a lot of sustain, especially if he's feeling like he might be
Holy
threatened.
crap.
Ah,
Ooh,
Sellout
Josh is
wishing.
feeling a rough time. Oh, he brought the temporal realignment. That's why we got no void with that.
Ooh.
Single use though.
Fair enough.
It is single use. It is single use. But when that Wisteria comes back,
Good save.
if he can get PacManiac into a rough enough spot, that Wisteria could end the game pretty quickly.
Now, I do see that his Sellout's Ribbon Knight goes right before his Wisteria. But I believe that...
It'll still be a little while before the Wisteria's back, though.
Yeah. But I wonder, he's packing Ruinous Comets, isn't he?
He does
might
have
try
Ruinous
to
Comets.
use that before his Wisteria comes back, just as a way to soften them up a little and hope that they
Right.
can't heal back up.
Transfixing Light, preventing that Astronomer from doing much of anything. Ethereal Lash. That is some solid damage, but he is only getting 3 opponents right now.
That is true.
That
He
was
does
a
have to
mistake.
keep in mind that if he uses big damage too early, that he's still missing out on all damage on the Wisteria.
Possibly a little bit of an issue that Spurned Idol doesn't have the quickest moveset in the world here, especially given that Cataclysm can't come out until the right
Yep.
moment.
Right. It's gonna
So
be
their
it's
damage
gonna be
potential is a
interesting
little
seeing
limited.
what choice he makes regarding.
That Ribbon Knight is immune to Caustic Rain for some unknown reason.
Interesting.
They have been missed multiple times.
He has been missed. Oop. He was really thinking about the Ruinous Comets, but it looks like he's opting to hold off on pulling it out yet.
I think I
Perhaps
agree
a
with
wise
that
choice.
choice. All of the opponents are a little too high health for Ruinous Comets to, I think, really
Right.
sink the win at this point.
Right. He has too much opportunity to really look into clearing out all of the debuffs supplied by Ruinous Comets.
Flames of the Fallen. A solid choice.
Okay.
Really makes it tempting to skip a turn.
It is looking like that.
Did you see that text?
The stars
there?
are right.
That was
It
a
might
little
be
bit
the-
different.
the,
That was a little. I haven't seen that one before. I'll
Stars
be
Are Right
honest.
is a good choice.
Yeah.
Especially with Overheal being a thing now, but he might be
not
be
sure what
looking
that
to wait until it's a little more dire, but he will be getting chipped down a good amount, so we'll probably see it pretty soon.
Precise judgment. Very solid move from Wisteria.
Mhm. It is a pretty good move. Now, it will
I think
be
we know what this is
interesting.
looking like. The stars
I'm
are right.
I'm seeing a world here where Sellout looks for a Deadly Catalyst on that Ribbon Knight.
Possibly so, but at the moment...
He's gonna have to get a little bit more on that fellow first, but
At the moment, they're
he's definitely looking for one.
staggered, though, so it really wouldn't be the most valuable move in the
Stars.
world.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah,
showing
no.
how right I am.
He can't use it yet either.
Yeah,
That's such
it's
a
good to
such
know
a long
when things are right.
cooldown.
You know.
He is definitely looking for it. I see he's eyeing that Deathly Malady, but he might be reconsidering. It looks like he might be trying to spread out some of the danger.
A little bit of confusion here with the Alchemist turn.
Oh, that's a rough
Unfortunate.
Ooh.
miss.
Yeah,
Sal's
it
been
was
having
unlucky.
a
It is what it
rough
is, though.
time with his
Not super worried
percentages.
about it.
Okay, both
Green
hit.
Wren lands on
Yeah.
both.
Solid move.
Perhaps making up a little for the missed Deadly Catalyst.
Ethereal Lash.
Lash.
Ooh, that's not good.
Solid damage. He's really going to need to be looking into...
Sellout's Astronomer not looking great.
Exactly. He's really in a situation where he needs to be protecting that Astronomer, but...
Honest, with the burn
does
that's
he get
currently
his
on his
turn?
Astronomer, might be dead
He's not
here.
far from death, especially we're looking at an Arcing Phosphor.
Mhm.
Is he going to be in death range after that hits?
Well, it'll take
Ooh,
5
a Ruinous
points.
Comets could... Ruinous Comets is certainly an idea here, but I think...
I would wait for the
I don't know,
Wisteria.
I
to
would wait
come
for the
back,
Wisteria.
personally.
I agree. It's just so valuable. You only get it once. But he's thinking about it.
I would be hesitant to line a
I'm
lot
still
of
hearing
people
the
up
winning
like
music,
that.
so
I would be
must be doing
hesitant.
good.
Ooh, he might be. He is
Yeah.
looking for it. So his goal seems to be
I think I kind of have to get that
kill
off.
off everything
Do some damage here.
first.
Don't want
I don't
your
like
Ribbon
that color.
Knight
Oh.
to...
World drains of
Oh,
color.
what is
okay.
this?
Oh my. This is unprecedented.
Very
I don't know about
interesting
you, but I'm
color
getting a little
design
bit
we're
nervous
seeing.
here.
Yeah.
Sellout having some
about this.
tournament jitters.
There's something new here with this world drain of color.
If there was ever a time for a Ruinous Comet,
This is a
I
Ruinous
think it must
Comet.
be right now.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah. I saw that coming. Good move. Good move.
Alright, so
Oh,
he's in a
there
rough
goes
spot,
the
and
Astronomer.
Wisteria's back. Will he get big
Oh,
value?
I forgot your
right?
Wisteria
Swarm of
came
flowers
too.
for my
Swarm
money.
of
Look at how
flowers,
low
he
this
needs
could be
to-
bad.
Does he need to move forward? He
Oh,
does. He
absolutely.
remembers.
We'll see.
Oh my.
not the most amazing use.
That is
in the
some
world.
terrible
Well,
luck.
I definitely needed those misses.
His Wisteria is going to stay alive.
Still, though, quite a bit of dot across the board.
Well, actually,
Does
is that 4 poison and 6?
I don't
if
even
the
know if I can
Wisteria is
save my
healed,
guy.
which is likely the move here,
He needs, he
then
needs to avoid
no.
the
I
But
could
if the
force
Wisteria is
something,
left
though.
alone, I believe she would die because that's 4 from poison and 6 from the fire.
Absolutely. She will die without this void within.
I believe that is likely the play here. I
This
mean, it
is-
just makes sense. Have to protect the Wisteria.
It makes complete sense. We're gonna
Yeah.
find out. Does he have Deadly Catalyst yet? No, not yet.
Perhaps a Caustic Rain, just keep that poison high? No?
He's looking to use a Corvian form and keep himself healthy.
Makes sense with all the
This
fire
could
on
be
the
a
board.
Cataclysm. Well, not yet. Not yet. He should probably wait until his allies are defeated to go for a Cataclysm.
Now,
He's
Cataclysm...
thinking about it.
That would be
I
15
think the
damage.
opponents are too high health for what he would be doing to his own team.
It
by
certainly
using
would
it.
not end the fight.
He hasn't discharged.
The safe bet.
Reasonable.
I may
Safe
have
bet,
also gone
a
for
little bit
an
of
Anima
heal.
Siphon on Alchemist just to reduce some of that
Oh.
self-healing.
An eerie
Oh.
silence.
Oh wow,
Okay.
It's ominous.
Okay.
that
We've
is a
got
little
something-
ominous.
We've got something interesting going on here.
The music,
I feel like something's
It has
Something big about to
completely cut
happen.
out.
a little bit quieter now.
Right?
He's feeling a little unsure
Mm.
after all this happening.
I think I skipped
He
there.
skipped his
I
turn.
think that I would also be a little unsure.
I agree.
Void within the Ribbon Knight.
He's
Makes sense.
Oh, I should have
definitely
moved. What am I doing?
PacManiac's definitely getting into a better position here.
Hmm.
It really is
I had a pretty
almost
big blunder
untold
early
how
on with
much
my astronomer.
it mattered that Josh's or Sellout's
Arcing
Wisteria
Phosphor
missed
is
so much.
an option, but with so much fire on two of the opponents, Runic Age is probably
He's looking pretty healthy right now.
That is out, but we've
Deadly
got
Callus is
Burn
here,
is
but
hurting,
so
man.
much has been cleared.
However, if these Caustic Rains hit, that
Wow, one
could
of
be a
them
death
misses
blow to the
again.
Wisteria, depending on how things look
I'm expecting that.
in these next few turns.
Brother, that hurts.
No,
And
missed the Ribbon Knight.
looking like it's gonna be the Wisteria that's gonna
This is big.
be in danger.
That's big.
Flames of the Fallen, an opportunity.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh right, debating
Some
between two
strategic
options.
planning there for sure. How all the great
I
strategists
think
decide what to
that
do.
makes a lot of sense.
That's a
to
pretty
choose
high
the
skill
astronomer.
technique I
It's
just used
always
there. I don't know
good
the
if you can keep
commentators
the
will catch on to
astronomer
that or not.
occupied with healing himself.
I don't
instead
know.
of
You know,
enemies
sometimes
Definitely
or
true.
his
genius
his
is too hard to
teammates.
comprehend.
Anima
Not on the
Siphon.
character that I would have put
Your
that
heart is
on,
pounding.
but always a high value move.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
Okay.
All right,
Uh,
got something very interesting
now,
going
Mr.
on in the
Krabs.
game itself.
If there are any children in the audience, this is the part where you ask your parents permission to watch.
Right. I don't know what our
Don't let your nerves get
ratings
to you.
looking like right now. Transfixing light.
Not a bad idea. Ooh,
Oh,
unfortunate.
nobody apparently. Okay.
Big miss.
Now that might spell the doom
You
of
have no
Wisteria.
idea how you have
Wow.
exactly the idea of how devastating.
All right.
That is.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
this could be
That was
looking a lot
tragic.
more even than it was before. Two
You gotta be kidding me, dude.
unpack PacManiacs team may
Very,
go
very
down.
low. But all of Sellouts are decently hurt. They've all got a little bit of wound on them.
They are decently hurt, but we're definitely looking into potentially two going down. That's nothing to scoff at, especially even if one of the two is going down.
The two damage dealers of the team, especially.
We're probably going to be seeing the astronomer choosing one of them to get healthy.
Oh, for sure.
Enough.
The question is whether it will be Ribbon Knight or Wisteria.
This has been a really close
I think
match so far.
I think it might
Oh, yeah.
be prudent. Well, see, normally it's quite prudent to keep Ribbon Knight
I'm
alive,
scared of
but
what's
he's
gonna happen
already
after our
used
Ribbon Knights
his
go.
Ruinous Comets.
True.
So some of his utilities
Honestly, I
completely
think that's my
gone at
only
this
decent
point.
move
I'm
here.
not quite
Especially
sure what
with
all
Precise
Wisteria
Judgment,
has.
Wisteria is a
Fair enough.
very,
Fair enough.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
a
Big
very
hit.
solid
Can't blame you for that, really.
source of damage.
Could his Judgment of the Heavens take out the Ribbon Knight?
I believe so, absolutely. But
Is
if that
possible.
happens, it is signing the death warrant for the Wisteria.
It is. I guess the big question here is, what does he value more?
I know my
Offense.
choice, but that may be
What
a
would
bias.
you choose? What would you
I
choose?
would save the Wisteria purely
You would
because
save
I
the
like
Wisteria.
Wisteria.
That's fair. I haven't really used Wisteria that much myself, so I don't know if I could tell you. But he's thinking about the Sickly Starlight, really getting a debuff out on.
Ritual
That
Escalation 7 and both Wisterias still
Which also
standing.
means I
Now
need to
that
do
is
this.
a rare sight.
That is a bit of a rarity. Usually
Ay, ay,
one
ay.
of them is gonna get taken out, but
No
astronomer.
healing. That is
Okay.
a very surprising choice to make.
Interesting. I
You have
find
two
it
very good
interesting
moves
that
right
he
now.
opted to
If I am thinking correctly.
not just take out the Ribbon Knight.
Ah,
He still gets
Deathly
Still gets,
Malady could be also quite good here. Get some contagion
I
going.
don't know if
potentially.
anyone is hurting enough that Deadly Catalyst will take them out yet. Yeah, not
Yes.
yet. But Deathly Malady is definitely
Go to the Ribbon Knight,
looking
then
at the
go
end
to
of that
Spurned
Ribbon
Awakening,
Knight. And
then go up
Contagion,
to Astronomer. Yeah,
he's gonna
Contagion
be
is going to be doing some work here for sure.
yeah, he's gonna be moving that
Nocturnal
over
Petals.
to he's
Will
moved that Contagion on over
probably-
to the Idol.
Yeah. It's
So-
unfortunate. Deathly Malady really can change the
Parking
tide
Phosphor
it throws
probably
out.
the move here, but that one's definitely going away pretty soon. Who are we looking at next? We're going to be seeing Wisteria. Wisteria could be putting out some hurt on
Wisteria,
the
I
boss
believe,
team.
will
What's
possibly die to this.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh.
my.
Oh crap. Whoa.
The heck?
Okay,
All right.
Wow.
So we have
I can't say I was expecting this. Okay.
someone has
This is what you've been trying to summon
entered
this
from
whole
A
time.
third
the-
player has entered the ring, and they do not look particularly friendly.
You got some
I
new-
definitely
new
Not
music.
really.
No, they are quite stylish.
Oh, you've been trying. You mean you've been trying to do this?
No. You.
No. I think this
Music
is your
is
doing.
So
also
we've seen Sponsa Thanatas enter from
perhaps a panicked cataclysm.
Death is
right. If
coming
he
for
does
us.
Cataclysm though, he is spelling the doom for his Ribbon Knight, and
They do say
potentially-
never back a man into a corner.
Okay. He hasn't discharged. That's a safe bet. What are we going to see from
Mm,
this
My
Judgment of the
question-
Heavens onto the Wisteria? Probably the good choice. It's really looking like it's in PacManiac's favor right now.
I would agree, depending on what happens with
How much
this
defense?
new
Yeah,
arrival
is
as well.
gone.
Not looking good for me.
The
I have to make some adjustments on the next game, I
Arcane
think.
Phosphor. I
It's not a lost
honestly,
cause
you
yet.
could maybe just use, the Runist Aegis is going to help him a lot for sure to make it very hard for that alchemist to do much of anything.
Reap? What is going on?
Oh,
Okay.
Now, see, that answers my
the Croesus.
earlier question of what happens when the ritual escalates.
The ritual
truly a
has
third
certainly
player in the ring.
escalated.
And not a very polite one from
So-
all.
Oh.
Honestly, this is a situation where Sellout could be looking to just try to put as much damage as possible onto the idol and hope that this ritual escalation does something. But honestly,
Unfortunately, I
he
believe
could have also
that
just gone for the Corvian form and tried to outlast the attacks by the ritual escalation.
I think that would have been my
Well-
choice to let this third party damage do what it's going to and try to rely on Alchemist's
That's gonna hurt.
very
Right.
high sustainability.
Right. I think that
However, I believe we
that
are
Ribbon Knight is going away pretty much immediately
Cataclysm.
after. And Cataclysm.
Saw
That
that
looks
coming.
like that's it.
understandable. I mean, Ritual
Okay.
Escalation 9
GG.
kind of makes sense.
Right.
at that
GG.
point.
Alright. So,
Solid game. Very
Good
close.
first
That
for a
was
round.
pretty
long time
solid.
there.
That
was
was
a good
pretty
first round.
solid.
Okay.
That was a nice surprise.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
that was.
interesting
I
to
was not
see-
expecting that. To be honest, that caught me off guard. So I guess I'll host this next one.
It's going to be interesting to see how they adapt their strategies, seeing that the ritual escalation is going to be doing damage to both sides much earlier than anticipated.
Time to make some adjustments here.
They could attempt to play a lot more aggressively and get the match over quickly, or if they wanted to be cool, they could play very high survivability just to see what's going on.
That is true. That is true. I wonder if we're going to be seeing a Void Within on Sellout's team. It looks like we are. He's adapting his strategy a little bit for some better sustain.
Learning from his mistakes, for sure.
Right. Because as this is grand finals, all Sellout needs is to pick up 2 wins in a row right here, or if he loses this, he still has a chance. He still has a chance, but
there is hope, but both players have thrown up some pretty impressive performances. So 2 wins in a row might be a lot to ask.
Yeah, that was a pretty good match there, but it might be a little bit rough because for Sellout to take a game and then lose a game, he's set back to square one.
I see once again Deadly Catalyst for Sellout. Seems like a favorite pick.
He didn't get any utilization out of that Deadly Catalyst last time. He kept getting into a situation where it just wasn't viable for him to make use of it.
It can sometimes be difficult to really set up a great use for it. Storm of Flowers, come on. That's the one.
I'm gonna briefly switch back to my phone for just a minute because I remembered I need to put my ramen in a container.
Of course. We all have battles to fight.
We all have our own battles.
Storm of Flowers. Now, Sellout has chosen the objectively correct moveset for his Wisteria.
Right. Storm of Flowers is a pretty important move to have on Wisteria, that for sure.
The Spiral on Archivist.
Spiral on Archivist.
A very swingy move, in my opinion. It can be really difficult to pull that off.
In that game, I'm gonna try to not blend it as much this time.
So
that's the goal, at least.
I do recall that in my battle with him, he had it, but he just couldn't quite pull it out. But he's seems to have probably learned from that experience because if he pulled it out earlier, he would have been able to get a lot out of it.
I saw that.
Very solid.
For some reason, I thought that
a very solid overtime option.
I was dead wrong.
The Spiral.
Both opening up with a Deathly Malady.
Deathly Malady is a pretty great move.
It definitely is. It's a very strong opener.
Right. The big question always comes to Deadly Catalyst or to Caustic Rain.
Now, this is how you play a Wisteria. Come on. You open with your Storm of Flowers. And
it's a big move.
Sellout knows what he's doing.
Lots and lots of misses there. It's always
not the best use, but I've seen worse.
I think it's always good to get it out early because otherwise you end up in some situations like we saw with Sellout last time where he used it later on, but he just didn't get much out of it there. So it's good to know if you're going to get much out of it.
Well, and especially with Wisteria going so early in the match, most of your opponents will be in the front rank if you use it as soon as possible.
Right. Really good to know
early on whether you're going to get it. And also because you never know what your opponent's going to do to your Wisteria.
Missing
I'm getting
Flames
lucky
of the
this time.
Fallen. That is
That is rough.
unfortunate.
That's a rough one.
Always a solid opener. Ah, no misses.
No misses.
Already a little bit of damage on that Astronomer for PacManiac.
Yes.
Unfortunately for Sellout,
Right.
Astronomer is probably the most capable of fixing that in the game. Ah, Sickly Starlight right back.
So many misses. Did not need for that to happen.
Only the one miss though. Still pretty valuable use. Veil of Wisteria, of course.
Okay.
Will
I normally wait a bit longer to throw out Veil of Wisteria, but I have been in
Right.
situations where I've waited too long and it couldn't save the people I intended it to heal. Especially if you get something like
true.
Creeping Death in the picture.
Yeah, because a lot of times you end up seeing that rather than going for a lot of big damage, they just kind of go for some damage over time, which is maybe a little bit less impacted. So on this Archivist here, will
If we
be
see the
seeing an
spiral this
spiral?
early,
We are.
they are officially enemy
He's locking
number
it.
one.
He is looking to get a lot out of this Archivist, hopefully. I mean, did we see that much come from his idol last time? Maybe he's looking for what is going to be more impactful for him in the long run.
Possibly Neutralize Ailment is in the mix, so that is a pretty good way to get rid of some of this
Yes,
very
Neutralize Element
pesky
is
token
very
stack.
big, especially because he saw Sellout put a lot of effort into setting him up for a Deadly Catalyst last time. So we might be needing to see Sellout put a lot of effort into ensuring that he's got more than one target who is ready to get hit by a Deadly Catalyst when that comes up.
Transfixing Light on the Astronomer.
Okay.
Likely trying to prevent a bit of healing that might come out of that.
Right. He's got two opponents at 29 health. They're all not the highest health in the world, so
Very strong early performance from Sellout in this match.
he could definitely be looking to make it very difficult for any sort of healing to show up on PacManiac's side.
I do believe he learned his lesson about healing, though, because you'll notice his Astronomer only has one move that deals damage, and the rest
Right.
are support.
Oh yeah, I think it's good to have an Astronomer that is very support oriented, especially with how much people will target that character. It's good to have your real damage dealers stay strong. Could we be seeing a potential banish, though?
A banish?
Possibly. Oh,
Uh,
on the Ribbon Knight. Interesting.
I would be worried about that Deadly Catalyst coming up with all this poison on the board.
Right. Sellout's done a pretty good job so far in making sure that almost anybody is gonna be susceptible to it.
Things not looking phenomenal now.
Yeah, they're looking pretty rough for PacManiac this time.
A little bit of bird eating, of course.
Yeah.
Probably the wise move there.
He's getting hopefully a lot out of that banish.
I
though.
would
No-
hesitate to
no
use a
Ruinous
Veil of
Comet.
Wisteria, given
Yeah,
the fact that Ribbon Knight is currently banished.
Yeah, he's a little bit worried about possible big damage coming in from Wisteria, maybe.
Always a concern. Wisteria is a little bit of a threat.
Right.
Judgment of the Heavens could be solid, but nobody's quite low enough on the heels of that Veil to really go down from it. The stars are right might be the best choice. Or perhaps, depending on how valuable that spiral is, the Archivist could be another focus for some healing.
That's also a good choice. Because you really want that. You want to see that Archivist be able to use it as quick as possible.
And here we see what happens when you have basically a full support character, when your team doesn't really need that support at the moment.
Yeah. Because the only character he really would want to provide any support for is currently banished. So he could just look to take a skip turn, honestly. But he instead opts to overheal the Wisteria.
Not a terrible idea, given that there are a lot of turns that will be coming up before the Wisteria does anything again. Maybe save her from a bit of damage.
And will we be seeing a Flames of the Fallen? But who would he even target?
I'm not
Wisteria's
sure why
full
you're
health.
trying to summon this.
I might go for the Astronomer just to...
I think
Astronomer is the right choice.
If you can bait out the stars
you're
are right
trying to
early,
game this a little bit here.
Yeah.
then that can often be very helpful.
I don't know if I can let you do this. Okay, I'm gonna have to
should
stop
probably
you.
be looking
all right?
looking for that.
Because that's no good for either one of us.
See, I wouldn't do something so detrimental to myself.
Now that was
Also,
a very low
who did you
chance
pay to get all these
hit.
misses, by the way?
Look,
Actually, I know who
I-
you paid. How much did you pay to get these
Look,
misses?
look.
You know?
I can't disclose that. Can't disclose that. Okay.
Now, I do have some insider information.
It was
on
just
this,
more
and
than
I
you.
can
That's all you need to
confirm
know.
that Sellout paid the dev
I figured as
$55
much.
and a case of Dr. Pepper.
The Dr. Pepper was the tipping point there.
Truly, the money really was just sort of a tip.
Sure.
Always appreciate some honesty.
I think it's quite funny that I think the players could hear that and thought he was talking about something else.
Who could say what goes through a player's mind? Some confounding choices by
Yeah,
some.
yeah, I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. It tickles, you know. Just
Yeah,
you wait.
It does
Just you
tickle a
wait.
little.
Okay, we might be
Lot of
seeing
poison building
Wisteria
up.
go
Bad
down
lady
pretty
that I
soon
definitely
if
didn't summon on purpose this
we
time.
don't get
yeah.
some big healing to Wisteria soon.
Okay.
However, it does
Hey, that one never misses.
look like
Not
unless
cool, man.
Yeah,
unless
try to-
Sellout makes
try to
sure
outpay me on that one.
The
take
stars
out-
are right.
yeah.
I've got the name of
We
the
could
game.
definitely
It's okay.
see that coming, but
Now we've lost a little bit of color here.
that we
Thanks
have,
for
but
banishing my
someone
Ribbon
should
Knight. You know,
someone
I'm
should
pretty.
probably
I think
check
that's not the
the-
worst thing that could
the
happen.
tubes
I'm
in
pretty
the
glad
TV
that
to see if
that's
anything's
what
going
happened. You know.
wrong. So will we be seeing a Deathly Malady
I think
here?
that's
I don't
not a
think
terrible thing.
anybody's
It could have been way
really
worse.
in,
Could have been way worse.
Catalyst
Would have
zone
been.
yet.
I don't think this can get any worse for you. You know.
I mean, maybe if there was a big scary lady coming out of a ritual circle, it could get a little worse.
Neither of these moves
I don't like how
the
long that
most
overshield is
effective
sticking on
choice.
that.
Maybe makes
that
sense
lady
to
down
go for the
there.
Wisteria just
a
to
little
get the
bit too
effect
comfortable, you know?
on.
Possibly.
However, no value will come out of the
Couldn't help but notice your
infection part of
Wisteria
it.
is pretty low. I was wondering
the
if you were going to do
contagion would
anything
not be
about
getting
that.
spread if he
You
applies
know,
deathly malady to anyone, but you might just have to accept that.
You know, I'm just gonna, let it be what it is.
Although this does make sure
fair
that
enough.
it's
I'm
not
getting- I'm
going to
definitely
be
getting,
moved.
Now, of
in
course, I
anyone
think we
in-
know.
Yeah, no, it's not a question.
Well, that was the predictable has happened.
Of course.
That evil laugh.
Unfortunately, the Archivist might also be in a little bit of trouble here.
I've got to get a little bit of the
Yeah.
evil out.
I
this build
personally
is lacking one
don't
thing,
think I would attack the
and that
top
is
two.
the
They
truth.
already have a lot of
It's
fire.
lacking
The
the truth. It was supposed to have the truth, but the truth got
I don't know if I
got
can handle
nerfed.
the truth.
You definitely couldn't have handled the truth.
Will we be seeing... Who are we going to be seeing the Void Within on? At least I'm assuming that's going to happen. He's in a pretty rough spot. I don't think he's going to be taking anyone out.
Boy.
Now, it does seem like taking the spiral would indicate
It's just
A
that
skip.
that is
not
a
looking
big
good.
focus
That's
of
an
your
interesting choice
damage.
to make.
But I don't think there's been a lot of effort to protect the Archivist after revealing
Right.
that the spiral is
Looking
part
a little
of
bit rough out here.
Right.
moveset.
I
Yeah, I
would
say
agree,
it's
except I don't
pretty-
think it's
pretty
looking that
prudent to
bad
make
for me
sure
at the
that
moment. I could definitely be
believe-
worse.
This doesn't die, but
I
that
know
just
it can make it
hasn't that
worse.
just hasn't been enough of a concern this match.
Also, every time I see that move,
I believe that
I
Archivist
think of
or that Alchemist is
a
dead to
Redditor
dot.
tipping his
I
fedora.
think that Sellout is.
I know
going
it's
to take
I know
this
it's
one.
malady, but I read it as milady. every
It does
time.
seem to be shaking out that way.
Deadly, milady.
Well,
Oh, he got hit.
no
He got
more
hit with the Riz.
Alchemist.
I mean, sometimes you do get hit with the Riz. I've gotta admit.
Sickly Starlight.
Will either of them hit? It looks like they'll both hit.
Starlight is not looking right.
So this could be for sure a
Once again,
deadly
I didn't hear the
catalyst
losing
moment
music.
against that.
Man, I'm just too
astronomer.
good.
Mm.
Although the Archivist doesn't have as
What if I
much
do
defense
the-
going on.
Physician.
probably
I'm
gonna
not
be needing
sure
to
if
use
we've seen
neutralize
Word
element
of
here.
Power come out.
I mean, you could try
At all.
that.
He definitely needed that neutralize ailment.
We
I
are
think
women. We are strong.
he's in a rough spot, but I think that's the best thing he could have done. Just going for an attack there's he's not gonna kill anyone. And
It's
he's
kind of
gonna
crazy
get
how much
killed.
damage you've been churning out.
So
Yeah, I kind of was like,
Sellout's in
through all
Sellout's
the
in a
healing
good
tried to be a
way
little
here.
more defensive, and
Unfortunately.
I decided to just kind of throw that to the wayside this time a little bit. I think it might have paid off, at least a little.
Unfortunately for the local
50%.
maniac,
Time it works every time.
it does
This
not
time it
look
might have worked.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Certainly
time
not
it
for
might have
this
worked.
Although I
Archivist.
think
I don't know if I'd be that lucky
it's
again
interesting seeing
time.
Sellout talking about being less defensive, while this time he
Oh,
actually took
that's
more
interesting.
healing and has a basically full support character.
I know.
I did.
The first game was Pack Maniac.
Indeed. I believe what Sellout
Yeah.
did here is what we call good
Yeah,
old
this never
fashioned
misses.
lying, because he definitely did not go more
Thankfully,
aggressive
right?
with this build.
He really didn't. I think
Very much
what
thankfully.
he's thinking of is because he has one character that's almost entirely focused
he's
on
paralyzed.
sustain. He
Oh, that was
has
really
I
unlucky.
didn't
not
I
had
didn't
the
think things
struggle
could
of
get
having to
worse.
make all these characters try to sustain
Where
themselves.
does the nepotism end?
Now, what I would be interested in seeing is a temporal realignment thrown up
Hmm.
purely to elongate the
I'll just go ahead
game.
and
Right.
Lengthen its playtime. Try to see
Catalyst.
if this creepy lady has
Hit
anything.
him with the COVID. He can't do
However,
anything 'cause he's paralyzed.
it looks
Did you
like
just give
there is
paralyzed
not
old
going to
man
be any more
half made of stars
archivist.
COVID? Oh, and then you.
I might have.
It is
I
not
might have
looking
You
gone
just
on
phenomenal.
a
skipped
bit.
my whole turn. You just said, yeah. Ooh, fair enough. Fair enough. Trying to end this before the scary
this
lady
one
shows up,
is-
because you know
I mean,
that'll
yeah,
turn everything around.
yeah, it'll be a game
is-
changer. Oh no!
Actually-
Oh no!
So I think
Scary lady.
one
Oh,
of the
he
only
was
things
paralyzed
that
with fear.
PacMania can
He's
try to
died of
do
COVID,
is
just
just
laying there.
fully sustain
Looking at
his
it.
I guess I'll do
astronomer as
this.
much as possible and hope
I
that
can't
the
really do
reaping
much else with
does
him right now.
something. I don't think he has much of a chance to do it, but that's really the only
You
thing
got
he
too
can
many high cost
try.
cooldowns, you know?
I think it paid off though.
No. You got to change it up next time. Yeah, definitely.
Change it up.
definitely
Change it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely change it up. I'll definitely change it up. Don't even worry about it.
This, of course, is that psychological warfare that we alluded to earlier in the match.
The heavens are judging you right now.
I'm
no.
sure they are.
The starlight
Or-
is.
Oh,
Actually,
it's
never
really
mind.
okay. Yeah, it's raining
Starlight had to
COVID.
be sick. Yeah, it's raining COVID.
Right.
Sickly
It's all
stuff.
over the place, really. I don't. It's rough.
We might not be seeing a reap in this. It might all be over.
Whatever shall you do?
Huh?
Oh, that 2 armor.
Mm-hmm.
2 armor, though. Oh, am I gonna get? I got reaped.
Ooh.
Well,
Yeah.
he's been reading.
Unfortunate. I suppose it's how we all.
now. So
Alright.
We
this
get our
is a
third map.
big. This is
Okay.
a big game right
GG,
here.
GG. So now we do one more, right?
Sellout
Let me run to the
needs
bathroom.
Solid performances
Okay.
all around.
Sellout needs one game here to fully take the victory, but
Well, they both do.
PacManiac needs 3.
I shall do the same.
Riveting gameplay at the moment.
Right. I guess I'll follow the
Alrighty,
lead
I'm
and go to the
back.
bathroom as well.
Okay. Did he also run to the bathroom?
I believe Zane did, yes. Oh, they can't hear me.
I have returned.
Oh, welcome back. All right. Alrighty. Interesting choice, I've got to say.
Astronomer Ribbon Knight.
Staple.
Astronomer
It's a staple.
Spurned Idol.
It's like baking without vanilla. if you don't
Any
choose-
big deviations from their prior builds? Yeah.
Right.
At the moment, they seem to be men of rigorous habit.
So it looks like Pac-Maniac has decided to go back to the idol again.
Refreshing himself on the suppress token, as we all do.
Right.
I can hardly blame the man,
Any
though.
move
We've got suppress,
changes?
stun, paralyze. There are a lot of
Looks like
tokens.
Oh, okay.
same moves.
Interesting,
Same
interesting.
moves.
You might have a hard time believing what my next pick will be.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
I'm not going to. Believe me, I'm not going to.
Shocking to see a lack of insect form from Sellout. You would imagine that that is,
Form
would be a
has
bit of a
gotten him
staple.
some good use.
It does a lot of healing, and it can be useful to set up moves, but
I'll just know.
those block
think-
tokens and
I
getting
think he
rid
gets
of
he gets
You
a
might.
lot
You might.
all of the aggressive attacks.
that is true.
Insect form coming from Pac-Maniac
interesting.
here.
Now
Very
that
interesting.
is what I'm talking about.
That is something. That is something.
A lot of misses from Flames of the Fallen in these last couple matches.
No Wisteria this time.
That is an interesting choice. Maybe feeling that the value for Wisteria really wasn't there.
I think I've been seeing that as well. I don't know if I saw him get that much out of Wisteria last time.
Now that
But
might
he also-
be due more to bad luck, just misses when
Yeah. Wisteria
There are
really is a big
hits,
hit or
but-
miss character. You can absolutely destroy someone with Wisteria, or just kind of flail in the water a little bit as you watch miss after miss happen.
but some
Ah,
people
man.
simply go all
My
in.
choices here are very difficult to make.
Right.
there's a lot
I mean,
to
of
choose
course,
from. I
the
know it's
more
really
attacks
difficult to
you
pick
throw out
characters.
with Wisteria successfully, the more
Sometimes I
chances
really
you
struggle
have
with
for
it.
Wisteria to really give you something good.
True. Now,
Depends
Ribbon Knight
what
is
you can
also a
facilitate.
difficult character to choose moves for, in my opinion, because you've
Right.
got Soul Blaze and Ruinous Comets, which are both
Yeah.
wonderful moves, but they only
I
happen
feel
once,
like-
leaving you
I
with
feel
half a
like-
kit.
Ribbon Knight, I feel like the Ruinous Comets is almost mandatory on that character. I don't see why you wouldn't take it.
It is hard not to justify.
It's hard not to take it. I can justify not taking Soul Blades, though. I feel like some of the consistent damage that you get out of other moves besides Soul Blaze are just worth it. And sometimes it almost feels like if you're using Soul Blaze, then you're basically saying, I'm going to ignore this character because
I just want to let you know I didn't
I
just
just wanna
slide
make sure that
the
my
developer another
Soul
20.
Blaze
Didn't happen.
is
What it
giving
was
them
when you walked away for a little bit.
problems.
Sorry. What?
Cannot confirm. Oh no, this is gonna be one of those games, huh?
A lot of
don't
thinking
know.
with the
I
ribbon
think-
knight.
I think this is gonna have to do.
I wasn't
okay.
quite
That's a solid
looking.
lineup.
I
Solid
didn't. I
lineup.
didn't catch exactly what he finally nailed down to as his.
A lot of
final
hemming and
moveset.
hawing. We'll just have to see it real time.
Mhm.
A solid choice.
The classic.
Oh, that is a classic.
And with the jutsu signs for.
I honestly had a really good feeling that that's what was going to happen there.
Yeah.
Now, not moving is an interesting choice
Classic.
because on that Wisteria turn, it's going to bounce right back.
Mhm.
That was a little bit
Fair
of a
response.
Mhm.
Fair.
Right.
blunder. That's okay.
Ooh.
I'm feeling lucky.
I would not storm a flower.
No, wait. Why is he doing it from back there? Well, interesting. So he's just really valuing making sure that his Wisteria stays alive over whether his move makes it. I guess he was feeling lucky. He got several of his enemies.
Well,
Miss
of course,
again.
throughout
enough,
Nocturne of
though.
Petals,
Double
which
back.
has a much higher accuracy than Storm of Flowers. So not nearly
you
as
can't
risky
win
a
them all,
gamble.
you know. It's a shame to say, really.
Ooh. The miss. The miss in return.
Spurned Idol.
I don't know about you, but I've actually heard that the ritual is escalating.
Rot,
You know, I heard that too.
Cataclysm, but
I
definitely
did
might
hear
run
that.
into a situation where there's not a lot of action coming from the Spurned Idol. Cooldowns and
Little
turn
different.
costs being what they are.
Whoa. Oh, I'm weak. I'm so weak. That's what it is.
Oh, how'd that happen?
I don't know. You know, it's like almost like somebody made me weak.
Bit of creeping death on the Alchemist makes me wonder if maybe the
How that happens
Alchemist is
exactly.
the early target here.
Yeah, I'm not entirely
think
sure about that
taking
one
out
either.
Alchemist early is huge if you can manage it, but it's just
It is
really
difficult.
hard to make sure that it happens because look at what this Corvian form is going to do.
But
When
creeping
COVID
death
forms.
is there to slow down that healing.
Yeah.
Right.
I know, it's
I think
You gotta
whittling
do what you gotta
down
do
the
sometimes.
whittling down the Alchemist makes a lot of sense. A
Soul Blaze on the Alchemist.
on the Alchemist. I think that's a good pick. I think it's a good pick for sure.
well, that's not very nice.
Definitely
Very nice.
the
For me.
hardest character to
Okay, maybe
put
for
down
you.
individually.
Not fair. I mean, fair. Not fun.
Not fair. Not fair at all. You're right. I should have missed that, honestly.
Judging by the last game, yes.
Maybe a little bit
There's
early for a
Veil.
Veil of
Okay.
Wisteria,
Got it.
That is
but
pretty
Actually,
early.
Not early
I
enough.
wonder
You know
what
I'm saying?
inspired it
Could've
to
done
be
that
that
turn
one.
early.
I
think
could have
he's-
done that
I
turn
think
one.
he's
Here,
feeling
I
the
think
it would have been
aggression
huge
each
turn one.
time.
Yeah.
But
I think of the
I don't think it was the
overshield, you know?
play because of how overwhelmingly his astronomer is built for the
You know,
defense here.
Speaking of
No, we don't do
overshield-
that here.
We don't?
No.
Well, on this side of the screen, we do. Okay.
Okay.
interesting
bit, though,
choice when
nothing
you have
crazy.
limited uses.
Man, this idol's really feeling spurned. You know.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Feeling spurned to
The
action.
Ethereal Lash,
Whoa. not very
probably a worthwhile move. I think
was
is
very
that the
cool.
one that applies some tokens?
I
think you'll
don't
agree with
believe
me.
that Ethereal Lash applies
Okay,
in
I can
Utopia.
see
No, it's,
from your
it's the
perspective,
other,
it'd be pretty cool.
It's the other one. I don't remember what it is. I feel like you should have just been looking for tokens.
I
there
hit him with the
because
milady. There's really
so much
nothing you can
depends
do about
on
that.
Sellout side.
There's really
I
not
believe
much.
the
You are
only
right
token
about
that his Spurned Idol can
There's not a
apply
lot you
is
can do
Creeping
about
Death
that.
with.
Yeah, I
You
think
just have to move on. Somebody hits you
it's
with
not
the milady, you gotta be like,
necessarily
I can't respond to that.
bad that he went for a build that doesn't use as
Got
many
no response.
tokens, but it is certainly a situation where it would have been nice to have some to apply. The Ruinous Comet's coming out now.
That
He's
is
really
ruining
going for
a
that
lot of things.
Astronomer.
That is a
Well,
very
that was the
early
plan,
use.
You know,
It's pretty early,
just get a
but
little ruinous. You know,
Maybe send it right back
it was
here.
maybe a good choice.
Mm.
Honestly, I think he does send it back here because he really needs to keep Sellout from pushing the aggression.
It is a good way to refocus, but maybe just protect the Astronomer.
oh boy,
Hard to say.
my guy. I do
wouldn't be
wish I had a
happy
heal.
ruinous,
I
do
wish
you?
I had a heal on that guy, because that ruins my entire day.
Well,
very
I
much
think you
regretting
might have
not
had
hitting
Cataclysm.
You know, I
I
had
don't-
Going
I had
back and
Asmic.
forth, but
My Asmic would have changed a lot.
going
of
back and forth about which to do: protect the
He's
Astronomer or
thinking pretty
throw out
hard.
Ruinous Comets. Gonna be
You know, you
really.
definitely wouldn't
Burn
want to get
Skid.
caught in any kind of friendly
Interesting
fire.
choice.
That
That's for sure.
I don't understand at all.
I understand he's really thinking about
Storm of Flowers with a 35% hit rate on 3 of the 4 characters.
right.
Bold move.
Move this dude. No particular reason.
Makes sense. Especially given how reliant he is on that
Uh-oh,
particular character to
something's
be
stirring.
supportive. Deathly Milady. This could be quite good if old Pac Maniac doesn't move that Alchemist out of the way.
What will we
Not-
see? Looks probably Miasmic Discharge. Only thing that's worth it.
Not looking phenomenal right now. It seems like Sellout's new ramshackled strategy is working pretty well.
Ooh,
Moving
oh,
up for
you
the
got bugs
insect
on you, bro.
one.
Yeah. So what if I like bugs?
I mean,
Now, a Ruinous
get it.
Comets could
I do.
really even the playing field
I'm-
here.
I think
personally,
I think this is
stay
the
away from
time
bugs.
for it. Out of any time to go for it, this is
I like to
probably
exploit them,
it.
actually.
Especially considering that
Okay.
Spurned Idol can heal with
In-game,
Anima
in-game.
Siphon
Exploit
Okay,
them.
okay.
and potentially come back a little bit.
Yeah, there's just so much opportunity for.
I have two choices here.
There is a correct choice, of course,
Both
but
of which
I think the Ruinous Comet's choice makes a lot of sense
Kinda
here,
rough.
just to make sure that if anything bad happens, he's gotten it out.
hmm,
Yeah, I could kind of see that coming. I'm gonna
very,
be
very
honest. I
solid
kind of
choice.
saw that coming. That's
No,
Now,
no,
of
no.
course,
You definitely
Alchemist
didn't see that
is
one.
either
I had another thing I
healing
could
or
have
This
done.
skip.
Alchemist,
okay,
he has a Corvian
I'm in a bit of a
form.
precarious situation here.
You
I'm
could
hearing the-
say even.
Oh, I know it's precarious.
There he is.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
As
I'm not losing it
expected.
anymore. Okay, I'm chilling. Whew. Had me worried for a second there.
Now, I'm sure here we will probably be seeing
Ooh,
some
the
form of
temporal
healing. Temporal
realignment.
realignment. Not bad.
Yep.
Not a bad choice.
Good choice, good choice. Making sure
Wow.
that when that Wisteria gets
That's
back, there's a lot of
do say that.
opportunity.
Actually,
I
So-
can't be doing
I
anything. I'm
think is it 2
paralyzed.
turns from now when
Yeah, you can't be
Sponsa Thanatos arrives?
I
Yo,
believe
cripple, get out of here.
that they
Shoot.
arrive
I think
on.
3 turns is when the first attack happens from now.
I believe they return on 8. Yes, or
Oh, true,
5 on
true.
8, and then
What?
attack on 9.
Attack on 9.
What
so
just happened there?
Seeing what
I just
happens
saw a
after
death
that.
blow.
when does Wisteria
Oh, I
get
saw
back?
that
Does
one time.
Wisteria get
Was
back
it
on
my
8?
Wisteria?
Yeah.
I saw that one time, like in one of the.
I believe
earlier
it's
matches we
8
had.
when the
I brought it up,
appearance.
but I don't know what causes it.
You brought it up. Oh, I see. You made it happen.
Oh no death happened here. No death is happening here. No.
Really looking
But I brought that
with
up earlier
the
in
use
the-
of that ruinous
like,
comet a
during the
lot
first couple
closer
tournament
than it
matches. I
was
saw
just
that
a
happen
little
one
bit ago.
time.
I
don't know what
still
causes
feel
it.
like
Sure.
I think that Sellout has the advantage
Right.
here, though.
I
think
believe
it's-
so, but I also
I
think
would-
that
yeah.
we are reaching the point where that cataclysm could
That
be
poison?
a deciding
He's
factor.
trying to
Poison.
find enough space to get a cataclysm out, but don't forget he needs to wait until Wisteria's back.
It would be
So
a bit rash to use
he
it
has
without that.
effectively he's effectively delayed it by a
Resucked within.
significant amount.
Anima
by
Siphon, probably the option
doing that.
here. Do a little healing, prevent a little healing.
Right.
I
think-
would
is he
likely
going
still
to
hit
place
the
Anima Siphon
Alchemist.
on the Alchemist. I think the Alchemist is who you do it to.
Mm.
Ooh, you better pay attention to that accuracy. Oh, but he gets luck.
Oh,
He needs to skip, honestly. He needs to use a turn skip right here.
That is
Ooh,
likely the
this is-
move, yeah.
Does he know to skip his turn right here?
No Corvian form, so anything but a skip
Ideal.
is going to be
before I
Oh, the
die, I'm gonna at least
catalyst?
take somebody
what
with me.
a move.
Wow, has
Fair
he
enough.
guaranteed the death of that Ribbon Knight, or
Or at least try to.
I don't think nobody.
I believe
knows who
that
can
is
heal him
wait.
before he
exactly-
goes.
Wait.
Oh my gosh, he got pretty lucky there.
Not fair enough.
I
I
think
believe it
I
worked
don't
out.
know. I would have gone for the turn skip, but honestly,
you know what
I think
should've
his
done?
play
I
was
should have done something else. Maybe.
somehow correct.
Somehow, nobody knows.
It was
Not
correct.
looking
We're
phenomenal.
about to see. I think we're about to see a sellout win here. I think all they can do is try to get as much damage as he can, and then use Cataclysm. But I don't think it's enough because Wisteria is coming back at full health pretty soon.
That's true. That is true.
This is a rough spot for PacManiac.
So he takes 5. Man. I didn't wanna have to
Possibly
do
the
that.
only time to use Deadly Catalyst.
Hmm.
But not in an ideal setting.
Well, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You wouldn't happen to have Deadly Catalyst, would you?
I won't say that I don't.
Who
You know,
is he going to Deadly Catalyst? I
necessarily
think Deadly
it's-
Catalyst is his play. He's gonna need a Deadly
uh,
Catalyst onto the Alchemist.
It is something that I
and
might
take him
have.
out. I don't think he's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
survive
I
another
did.
turn.
Okay. I know you got bugs.
It definitely does not look
But
like
what
it.
is
I do know
he
you have
going
bugs.
to?
Now, I
was
believe
honestly-
that Deadly Catalyst.
I was honestly
No,
thinking
man,
about
I didn't see
that
that
he
coming.
might have gone for the
Oh,
Deadly
man.
Catalyst on
Surely
the
you
Ribbon
did not.
Knight just to see if he could get in low enough health for the Cataclysm. But it looks like he's not opting to take that route.
Hmm.
This is looking
Man,
pretty
this-
rough
this
for
burn.
him. I think
This
I
guy,
think it's gonna be a
burn.
tough one here.
Not good for my health.
And there's
Yeah,
Here
burning
Wisteria.
comes the
typically,
Wisteria.
at least
That
in my
is
experience,
rough.
does tend to hurt at least a decent amount.
Not a lot of value out of Flames of the Fallen, though, because
Not
of
a
all the
lot,
fire
but-
already on these characters.
Might as well just do it.
And a
Miss.
miss.
Unlucky.
Ooh.
I guess
What?
lucky for you though.
A situation. Yep, looks like 8 is where
How many times are you
Sponsa
gonna light me on
Thanatas
fire?
appears.
Not this time. Actually, never mind. This does light you on fire.
All right, well,
My
this is a
guy.
problem. He's gonna need to be skipping turns
Insect
here,
form,
using insect
perhaps.
form. Things
Definitely
that don't
needed that to
hurt
not happen.
Sellout, unfortunately. Not
Well, at
a
least
lot
he
he can
didn't get
do.
stunned. Could have been worse.
But it is Wisteria
I
really
have an
is
idea,
the
but it's
issue
not
here.
gonna work.
Cataclysm could be a sneaky win if it wasn't for that Wisteria at full health.
Nothing worse than having an idea
Right.
that doesn't work.
Some deep strategizing going on.
He's just thinking about it. I think he just doesn't have enough damage that he can put out for the Cataclysm to take out Scylla. I think he needs to honestly just put out as much damage as he can. Honestly, maybe put the Caustic Rain on the top 2. Hope that it gets them in range for a Cataclysm and just slam it. But I think he's in a rough way now. He goes for the insect form. Just
Definitely
trying to
the best
survive.
Oh, I didn't mean to do
option,
a backline.
especially
I don't
if
know.
the goal
I
is a
don't know if I agree
cataclysm.
because I think the problem is he's just gonna get
Turn into
whittled
a bug
down.
again.
That
Only
might be
think he
true,
needs to go for
but
something
if the
crazy.
goal is to throw out the cataclysm, then keeping the spurned idol alive and not the focus of your attacks could be useful.
Hmm.
That
That
healing
makes
is
sense, but
really hurting
here's
the odds.
healing. We've got
What void you have
healing,
there.
and here comes Sponsa Thanatas.
Oh, hello.
Not a lot to be done here.
Are you gonna
Steering
light me on
Rend,
fire by any chance?
probably the best
I might have
choice.
selected the wrong.
That
thing
was a
there.
misclick
Did.
on Sellout's part.
What was
Did
the other
not.
move he could
Realized
have
the fear.
done?
He saw the face of death.
I believe
That's
transfixing
scary.
light was a possibility.
Oh, I don't think it matters too much, honestly. He's
At
kind of
this
done either way.
point, it's
On the Wisteria,
Yikes, my guy.
maybe trying to maximize value of the
this
cataclysm.
is looking rough. I think he might just get reaped right here. He needs to go for the Cataclysm. There's not a lot he can do.
This is the only chance, really.
This is the Cataclysm moment. And he skips
it
to
is the
stay
skip
alive
moment,
longer.
apparently.
How much is that reap gonna do though?
More than he
I
can
think-
afford to lose.
I think he just needed to do it. I mean, there was no way his fellow was about to stay alive
definitely
there.
kills
And
him.
now the sole target is that spurned idol. Can it
Right.
survive another round with the Ribbon Knight?
And now the Ribbon Knight is.
Oh, the
almost
Ribbon Knight is
full.
paralyzed, however.
Such void. Wow.
But it doesn't matter. The Reap is coming soon.
But
not-
if the Reap is
okay.
survived, Cataclysm can come out.
It definitely
Oh,
was not okay.
6 damage.
The Reap is survived.
You're
Here
alive.
comes.
Cataclysm is the
Cataclysm.
only
I do be
move
alive.
that
This is the only move worth doing. Just do the Cataclysm. I mean, he's dead. He's dead.
Anima
either way, just do the
Siphon.
Cataclysm.
Anima Siphon could buy a little bit more time, but I feel like Cataclysm is the spiritual choice here.
Using Cataclysm is the spiritual choice here. It's not the objectively best choice, but it's the base choice because it's
Indeed.
cool.
Do I go out like a punk or do I go out like a boss?
He needs to go out like
I
a
mean,
boss.
That's up to you, man. You go out however you want
Please,
to. I mean,
no.
you could probably take
he
all
does.
down.
He does that. He's just gonna
Oh,
get
crap.
killed.
Some health? Okay.
He heals a little bit, and
This is all I can do right now.
Sickly
he's getting
Starlight.
sickly
A little
Starlighted.
bit of sick.
But it
And a
misses.
miss.
Wow. Okay.
We might possibly
Stars are just
see
not right
the
for you,
next
my
round
friend.
of escalation. I believe
They
that
really
it
aren't.
will be as far as we've gotten in these matches.
Yeah, we might see it maybe.
I believe we're about to.
Wow.
And
Miss.
another miss.
stars are
Oh,
right.
here we go. Here we
What
go.
can
here we go.
Wisteria do? Can Wisteria do enough? Can
Veil of
do it?
Wisteria an option, but
Flames,
Flames
of the Fallen. Does it hit? It
Need
does
that
hit.
miss too.
He's
And
not
now we see
dead.
another
though.
ritual
He's
escalation.
not dead. Honey.
Honey.
Honeymoon.
Oh, whoa! What is this?
Fall to the center.
Okay,
and
wow,
Hmm.
that was cool.
Holy
Okay.
A
moly.
second move. All right.
That is the tournament.
We made it
That's
all the way
it.
to the honeymoon phase.
Beautiful stuff.
Wow.
It's been so
GG.
Sellout does
GG.
it.
GG.
Wonderful matches, really. A lot of
Good.
Indeed
Wow.
it was.
a lot of really,
really
hard
fun.
I almost wonder if I should have Cataclysm there, you know?
I think
I
you should
almost
have. It would have been
played
base.
The Cataclysm would have killed you, and then you wouldn't
It's
have gotten to
true.
see
No,
the
no,
next attack.
he
We
would.
wouldn't have seen the
he was-
honeymoon.
He,
That's true.
wait,
That's
the Cataclysm doesn't hit the Spurned Idol anymore.
Well, he was
One.
bleeding. He was bleeding.
Fine, gentlemen.
Oh, he was bleeding.
the healing from Anima Siphon really did help prolong it just a little
That
bit.
was fun. Oh, let me unmute
yeah.
my commentators.
Yeah,
Yes,
Go
we're
ahead
here.
and
Oh,
say
hello,
your thoughts,
everyone.
everybody.
Hello.
Good matches. Good matches.
Very very hard fought on both sides.
It was.
Good stuff.
That was very good games.
Those were very fun games.
Oh, yeah.
Very dramatic games as well.
How about this?
Big swings.
Big swings, whole lot of misses.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe you missed so many right there at the end.
It was.
Yeah, I was
many.
missing
Yeah.
a bunch there at the end. I almost thought there might have been a chance for a comeback.
Dude, if he wasn't bleeding from the reap, he would have. That would have been a devastating.
Yeah, I would have killed 2 with the Cataclysm and then had a 1v1 with the Ribbon Knight that probably wouldn't have won, but
Yeah, you still would have died, but
It would have been closer.
yeah.
It would have been a
Yeah.
lot closer. That was
it would
that was a little
at
scary.
least got it 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Yup.
Wonderful stuff.
Indeed.
Of course, the ritual escalation as well.
Yeah, I was super impressed by that. That was really cool.
Oh yeah,
Really cool.
yeah. You guys
Yeah.
like that?
Oh yeah.
I did
yeah.
have a bug on my end. I don't know if it was on.
Oh, where the music stopped and didn't resume again.
Yeah, the music stopped. Yeah.
I did notice that. I know why it happened.
Yeah.
I didn't know that would happen, but I know how to fix that whenever everybody else gets to play this, because this will be a limited time event where all matches will have that for the next few days
Oh,
before
wow,
the
that's
character
so-
fully releases.
So what you're saying is I need to convince someone to hop in a match with me and do nothing but last as long as possible.
Yes, exactly.
I think you might have. I think there might be somebody in this call that you could probably do that with.
Oh yeah.
I wish
For
I
no
knew
reason in
someone who
particular.
specialized in really long matches. It's just so hard to find.
Wow. We certainly have some really long match specialists here.
You know, certainly we could find 1 or 2.
You know, when you love a game, you just want to
Among
keep
the
playing
community.
it. What can I say?
True.
Yeah, I hope you guys all had a good time with this tournament. I know that it had its ups and downs, but I feel like this was a good
I
ending.
definitely had a great time.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it was wonderful. Yeah. Some
Yeah.
very fun matches out there for sure.
Yup.
I do genuinely think a best of 5 could have been huge, but granted, not everybody
Well,
does.
granted, you might not have felt
They
that
do.
way if you had won and had to keep playing.
It would have been 4 hours of gaming. Like, think of it this way: we
It's
started
very, very
at
true.
exactly
It would not have
6:02,
been-
and it is
yeah.
7:23. The set wouldn't be
Yeah.
over if you had gotten reset. This would have gone on till 11.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
100%.
yeah, unfortunately, it
The
does
best
have
of
to
3
stay
was
best
the
of
right
3.
move.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It
I
was
think their
still
timing
really
was
good.
great. They got 3 matches in the time it takes to play 1 normally.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it goes faster when you have people who know what they're doing, and that's why you guys went faster than at the beginning of the entire tournament. So
Yup.
you know, I'm glad to see you guys pulling it out. Everybody who is in the stream chat, thanks for pulling up. Let me know what you thought about the new little ritual escalation there with Sponsa. This will be a playable character in a few days' time.
So is Sponsa gonna remain the escalation though? Or...
No, that's just for a limited time. Escalation is its own mechanic on its own. Activates on turn 15.
Yeah.
But
I really like the idea of every time there's a new character, it's who's being summoned.
That
Have you-
could be fun.
Have you considered the concept of pulling? Well, okay, it's probably too much work, but what about the concept of an
Oh,
escalation
audio
character
file.
getting
Some-
pulled
one
from a
second.
non-played
Fix that.
character?
Okay, we're back. I can hear you again. Say
You
that
mean
again?
like
Maybe.
someone random from the roster?
Someone from the roster is not being played, but that's probably too much.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily actually, because I've got the logic in there. I would have to code each one, which would take some time, but
Unless you,
It's
well,
definitely
I
a
don't
lot of
know.
stuff you
Unless
can do with
unless
that
it's also a lot of work to make
Games-wise.
specific characters for escalation.
yeah.
Mm.
Specific things.
Yeah,
Things that show up that are just escalation things. You might get like one of 3 random escalations that act differently.
Yeah, I'm definitely open to doing something like that. Or maybe even having escalation start sooner and then have different effects it can do based off of different
Well,
criteria.
yeah. Like honestly, it started at a reasonable enough time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I don't know, maybe you have maybe you've got a bunch of tentacles, maybe you have giant demons show up, maybe you have something else,
Yeah. I could see that happening, and then I could make the ritual escalation start earlier than 15. Right now, 15 is to stop really long matches, and the difference between how Sponsa works and how current ritual escalation works is current ritual escalation will end the entire match within 3 turns, basically, unless you build for it specifically. Like, it ramps up so fast you will die. It doubles in damage, starting at 10 to 20 then 30, and it applies creeping death so you can't heal properly. So, it ends really fast. But,
right.
I wanted to make sure that, like, games that should actually last, like, to round 12 or 13 do. But then again, I could... It is a little fun having those stakes pop up a little bit sooner. Something to always consider.
I also like the idea of a little bit more situational, kind of maybe luck-based consequence, as opposed to ritual escalation, which is just like, hey, you die now.
Well, that's why I'm saying like the random escalation, like whether it's one of a few, like a handful of different things that it could be that will do stuff to you.
Yeah. Oh, I could leave ritual escalation as it is in now, but add effects that happen sooner. Like what we were seeing with this one, where like on round 7
that's
or
what
8,
that's what I mean.
random
like,
stuff
the
happens, and then when you get to
things show
15,
up.
it starts nuking everybody. Yeah.
I don't know what all you had in there, but I do like the idea of things that don't hurt a lot, but they make stuff happen.
Yeah,
like
like
I saw a
Honeymoon
little bit
drawing
of that
everyone.
with like Honeymoon, where they all got pulled to the center.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah, what were
that
you
was
guys
huge.
thinking when
If
you first saw it?
If only I had the Milady move,
Oh, true. Not that it would have
I
mattered,
coulda-
but
Yeah.
Us-
No, it would have.
It could have been a game changer.
Could've
It's a
been
really
huge.
good move.
yeah, it is.
It really
If
is.
only
Death
I had
Penalty's
run
incredible.
Phillips' ultimate heal Crow man build.
Yeah, the one time that
actually,
Phillips
genuinely-
would have been good.
He was ahead. You were ahead of your time. You
I-
were ahead of your time.
Hey man, I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes you just gotta keep going. Perseverance, right?
Sometimes you got to turn into a bug, a crystal, and a bird all at the same time.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, say what you want, but he'll be there until the end of the game. I promise you.
True. Let me quickly wrap up the stream and we can keep talking. Winner,
Right.
do you have anything you want to say?
Honestly, I had a blast. This is a really fun game. And I'm looking forward to like when it eventually comes out of like testing and more people get to try it, because I think people are really going to enjoy it.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And for you, Gavin.
Oh yes, I'd have to agree. This game is. I kind of came into it with no expectations, or maybe like low expectations. Of, oh yeah, joined the tournament, never played the game before, and I think it thoroughly surprised me. I was enjoying every match. Every match seemed to have its ups and its downs. Like total swing turns with the ruinous comets or the cataclysms, just completely upturning my expectations, you know. And I really liked that surprise at the end. I just barely we just barely made it to the honeymoon phase, but I think the game can only get better from here, and I really like all the new features you're adding, even throughout the tournament. It really spiced things up every time you change something. I do regret not being able to hit people with the truth every turn.
Oh, true.
And,
You got that nerfed after one game.
It was pretty brutal. It was pretty brutal.
I may have been a root cause of several changes by breaking the game or abusing certain mechanics.
That's a good thing, dude.
But hey,
you love to see
it. Got me all the way to second place, and I could not have been more happy to have gone out in the manner I did.
Yeah,
so,
you killed it. You
good
killed
games.
it. Honestly, all of you,
Yeah, you
both of you
played
had
really
such an
well.
incredible performance. That set was actually so good. So
Oh yeah.
I'm very glad.
I didn't. And I'm glad I changed things up a little bit. I invented a new build like on the fly yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's big.
I went into by that I mean I went into practice tool one time and I'm like, yes, this is a build now.
Well, you did better than I did.
Yeah.
You definitely
And,
had more build variety than me, that's for sure.
I think I played the same build every single game.
The flexibility
Sometimes
got him to second place.
It did. It did.
It's true. My main build, I definitely could have stuck with that and made some changes. I would like to see how far I could go and maybe do some rematches with some of the competitors.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll try to organize some like friendly nights or something, and eventually there will be another tournament. You know, I might let there be a little bit of a refractory period, considering this was a long tournament. But
Oh yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
give people
certainly.
some time to play the game a little bit more, and then get another round going.
I'd love to join.
Yeah, I
Yes,
would
sir.
definitely play in another
Down.
tournament for sure.
That's awesome. I'll end the stream, but we can keep talking here if you'd like. Thank you everyone who pulled up to the stream. More stuff coming soon.